I mean, I should be on the radio already. I really know the voice. I've heard it for years.
So check this out. So what if I did this and get a different top plate to do a Carmel car audio, and then a GP down here on the bottom, and run this as ground, and then run these as fused. So that would be cool. And by the way, I'm down here at Carmel Car Audio, where we have quite the selection of car audio stuff, because, well, it's Carmel Car Audio. And some sexy stuff in here. I've run these guys before. These are excellent amplifiers. That's the upper tier. I haven't run those, but I've run those, and I might end up running them in the future. I do like the Memphis amps. They sound great. Holy crap. Holy crap. I know what that is. That is the death penalty. That's the 21, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking at.
21 death bag.
How you like the fact that I actually knew what that was? But are you want to be on camera?
Might as well.
All right, you're like,
I'm only working.
You don't have a problem with being on YouTube?
No.
Okay, good, because you will be on YouTube, just so you know. You'll be famous. That. Okay, this is reading off of the back by the amplifiers. And this is a resting voltage since yesterday. It hadn't been started. So 12.4 with the fans running and the amps kicking on. I'm gonna go up here and close the breakers. See if this changes any. The resting voltage. It dropped down to 12.2. Disconnected by pulling these two leads. I'm gonna see what the voltage is. Voltage on this one is 12.75. That's rock solid. Here's our factory back. Okay, there we go. 12.18. So almost 12.2 volts. That's a little bit on the weak side, but it's still functional, and it hadn't had any issues starting the vehicle. So I'm just going to keep in mind that this guy will be on my short list of things to replace in the near future. Now that takes me back here, and again, ignition off, no major power drain other than possible parasitic. This one. These two batteries together, including the one up front, are doing a setting at 12.6. So what do you guys think about an amp rack back here? Here in the back, right here in this area. So I might even take this panel off and incorporate that cubby hole with fusing or distribution. All right, so I got my board just sitting in here right now. Of course, it's sitting on top of this cable, so it's kind of pushed up, but that's where she's going to sit. We're getting ready to raptor line this bad boy. Something like this is pretty cool because it allows you to come in with a large power wire here, a ground here, and then pull grounds from here and pull power for different things. So you run a relay off of your remote to power the whole box, and then you could pull power out to any component you wanted to power, and it would only come on when the key was on in that regard. Now the one that I have here has a positive input there and a negative input there, and then your negatives are all off this side over here and their positives are over here, and then your fuses go in the middle. And this particular guy comes with fuses, comes with labels, so all that stuff could be labeled. And then of course it comes with a cover, and the cover has these little plastic seals that screw. Now, a couple of the differences are this one has more output banks, and it also has these wonderful little lights. And what happens is if you blow a fuse in any one of these circuits, this light will turn red, and so it allows you to, at a glance, see that you have a problem and where it's at. This right here is the little block that I have in my stash. So if you guys are wondering about it, it is $15.99. So on the Amazon. So you guys will be able to pick one of those up if you want it. I also found the bigger one I was just looking at on Amazon, the same exact piece, and it is $21.99. That looks pretty sexy. All right, so I planned on putting it down here, this end, but it puts the label upside down. And dang it, that's going to drive me crazy. I just ain't decided on which is the most important. It's a hard call, guys. It really is. I'm not a fan of labels being upside down. But I got the cables pulled loose, got the amp pulled back here, got the battery torn apart, and deciding on how I'm gonna play this exactly. But I had to get into this zone before I could, you gotta tear it apart before you can start putting it back together. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's the hardest part about any project, is starting it. And yes, it is a disaster back here right now. Hello. All right. I want these turned to where I can get to them for all the settings. This is a Diamond HEX 600.4. Really sick amplifier. This plate is back here. I gotta find it. It's back here in there somewhere. And this is my Diamond DES 400.4. Another sick amplifier. Both of these are really, really good. Good. They make their power plus some, and they're super clean, and they look nice too. So, but I'm probably going to change things up because I want to create some unity. And right now there is no team unity back here. Yeah. So here's what we're ordering for the distribution at the amplifiers. And I'm getting the bottom in lime green and the top in lime green, so they're going to be full lime green. Actually, I may get the bottom in smoke, like black or smoke. But these are the guys we're going to be putting in to do. So one of these will be ground, and with all 4 points being ground, and one of them will be power. So there you go. Because you guys are wondering, they are $34.99 a piece. But you see the quality on these things? They're, in my opinion, the best you're going to get out there right now, period. All right. I also ordered 20 feet of green and 20 feet of black. So we'll have plenty of wire to take care of the extension of everything. And I've got a bunch of wire that I could use for the shorter bits, but I want to make sure I had plenty of wire to get from the batteries to the amplifiers. And I still haven't figured out where the battery is going exactly yet, but it's going to be in the same general area. So if you guys made it all the way to the end, you are hardcore, and I appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button and sharing my videos. Comments are good. If you guys have any suggestions on what you think I should do or how you would do it differently, shoot me a comment. Let me know.